Yo, what's good, y'all? You already know we come here daily, videos every day. We have a lot of videos stacked up in the files, so we're not running out of clips no time soon. So if TikTok do get banned, we got a lot of clips for like at least a year. So y'all already know we're gonna keep these videos coming, but we got a lot of good clips for today. So let's get right into it.
The solar eclipse that's happening on April 8th, you know they've been preparing for 2 years.
Disaster declaration ahead of next month's eclipse. At least 3 other counties in central Texas and the Hill Country, located in that path of totality, have also issued disaster declarations. Kerr County has also made a disaster declaration specifically requesting additional fuel, drinking water, and medical supplies.
A disaster declaration is now in place for one Texas county, all because of next month's solar eclipse. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine signing an executive order to assure state agencies will be prepared.
What's so dangerous about a solar eclipse? They've happened plenty of times in the past years, right? And they said the last one we had was 2017. April 8th, a total solar eclipse. Texas official warns people to stock up on food ahead of the solar. Stock up on food. What's finna happen? Then I want y'all to check out a video of this brother who worked for security. He worked for inland security firm, and he got some insights from the sheriff about what they were actually preparing to do for the solar eclipse and how they're about to implement possibly bioweapons, allegedly.
In a second. But he said they didn't want the public to have any communication between each other.
I wonder
Any
why.
communication at all. And we told you yesterday as sheriff, they came out and said it could be a potential terror attack. Well, we got more intel on what could actually happen in the solar eclipse, but just listen to this 23-second clip really quick.
But that's not all that he's concerned about.
That people want to do us harm, use an event like this where a lot of people are gathered to do some type of terror event.
The director of the Lake County Emergency Management Agency told me they've been preparing for the solar eclipse now for about 2 years.
2 years.
They've been preparing for this for 2 years. Imagine that, for 2 years. That sounds like a lot of preparation going into that. In the video yesterday, I told you the military is getting into a building that they won the Allied War in World War II, which is Idabel, which you can find that video after this video. But let's get into this right now. So, they don't want any communications between us. And what is the big event that they're doing? This is what he told me inside of Homeland Security yesterday they were talking about. He said, during the solar eclipse, while people are all out there looking, they're planning, the intel that they've got is a possible biological attack on people while the solar eclipse is freaking happening.
So what the is a bioweapon? A lot of y'all think of Bioshock or Biofield or something like that, right? Biological weapons disseminate in disease, causing organisms or toxins to harm or kill humans, animals, or plants. They generally consist of two parts, a weaponized agent and a delivery mechanism. So my question is, we probably already under this type of chemical warfare. We are, allegedly, right? But how are they going to distribute this weapon? And why are they distributing it in this solar eclipse? What's going to happen after April 8th that makes it so important that they had to take 2 years to prepare? Maybe an energy hit in 2017 that they don't want to hit. They don't want that same energy to hit. That's probably going to help us with this shift energetically. You feel me? Help this system shut down energetically. Because a lot of y'all, when y'all think the matrix shutting down, you think of like buildings falling or like jobs going out, like, but it's going to play out differently than that. This matrix is going to play out differently. It ain't just going to be pandemonium on the streets and everybody just walk off their job the same day. Like, it's going to be an anomaly, a trickle of events that's going to keep happening. Corporations shutting down, CEOs stepping off, folks. Yeah, it's going to be all of that being exposed and revealed. That's what's going to shut the matrix down. So I even searched up, like, how does a solar eclipse even affect humans? And they said they literally give no physical effects. So if it gives no physical effects, what are you preparing for? This is studies by NASA right here, right? According to NASA website. Then they tell us not to look at the solar eclipse with our bare eyes. I wonder why. I wonder what would happen if we really look at it. Well, science said if you look at it, your eyes... Nah, what would happen if we really look at it, though? Beyond their science. And I ain't telling nobody to look at that solar eclipse, but one thing for sure, two things for certain, these folks are scared. These folks in this artificial synthetic life system is scared. They're scared for their existence to end, so they're doing everything to prepare. A lot of things that be happening, bro, we don't understand the magnetism of how it affects the planet because we're not looking on a global scale. Most of us looking on a day-to-day basis, a day-to-day life. But when you try to keep a lot together and it just keep falling, it's like you trying to eat a taco and everything falling out the back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, everything's sloppy. Y'all moving real sloppy. This government moving real sloppy right now, bro. And it just lets you know that they don't run nothing. They might be running, but they don't run nothing right now. They own it. They own the planet. They don't run it. They don't control the planet. They don't control the weather. None of that, bro. Only thing they do is play with things that's already happening. You feel me? The only thing they do is play with things that's already happening and try to alter shit. That alteration not gonna work, bro. Cause nature can never die. Like, they think they could kill nature, and you can't. So all you anti-life beings, you will cease to exist, bro. We like tobacco, y'all tap the tobacco. We like clothing, y'all change the material on the clothing to make it go against us.
Yep.
Anything that's natural, y'all turn it into some type of war weapon. Anything that the people like, you turn it into some type of weapon. You gotta realize what kind of people we dealing with, man. In all honesty, you gotta realize what type of people we dealing with, bro. These folks don't care about your well-being. Preparing for what? If we need to get prepared, why ain't every state getting prepared? Why is just Texas? Why Texas? Because of where they located at on the map. So the solar eclipse only affecting certain states. It's only visible in certain places, and it's visible in it's over 8 cities in America. Come on, bro. We need some explanations, bro. So if y'all didn't know, Honda just released this hands-free robotic chair, right? Maybe the movie WALL-E was pointing on some things. How they trying to docile weaken a whole race of people.
Okay. Whoa. Transformers.
Shout out to Sargon the Great, 676.
Yeah, here we go. Is it the farther I lean forward, the faster I go? Serpentine. Look at it, good diagonal.
Then check out how the movie WALL-E gonna put this together.
Yeah, you have to turn it on. I'm a professional.
I know what you're saying. All this for people that's in chairs, but look at this. People gonna be using it for convenience real soon.
I don't know what that sound is, but I'm gonna admit that. But that's definitely WALL-E. It's definitely from WALL-E. This is what they want now. Movies be predicting the future all the time, man, because they already know. They already got all this stuff set up. You know? The audio was crazy. I'm gonna mute that for a minute. You see what
Check
they
out
saying.
Sargon the Great 676 on Instagram. But you know, Honda got this robotics program that they run, and really every car dealership got a robotics program, if they telling us or not what they doing. But they got a robotics program to like help with people that's like disabled and all that. Like they got all kind of like this a walker to help people that's impaired and all that, right? But they say this chair, the mobility device that a user can steer simply by shifting body weight while sitting and keeping both hands free to move naturally and all blah blah blah. The goal of Honda Robotics is to help people in their daily lives, and one of the key concepts of Honda Robotics is the expansion of the physical functions for the people, bro. So not only is they trying to AI get you to put a yip, let's call it a yips in your brain, right? They say, oh, we can get you a machine that gives you everything. So imagine sitting on one of these robot chairs that take you wherever you want to go, direct where. Then you got the VR goggles on your face, and you got a chip in you're done.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the Matrix? You jumping in the Matrix too.
Bro, that's literally the closest thing to AI. Transhumanism right there. That's the closest thing right there. We're not even human no more at that point.
400 right now. It keep flipping because there's so many worlds within worlds within worlds. It's crazy. Like even Nissan got them a little chair, the Pro Pilot. So how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like this is benefiting? Do you feel like this is what we need? These companies could do whatever they want with their money, but it's like, damn, bro. All these, you start to really think like we work and bust our ass just to pay bills every day, right? Some of us escape that little that realm. Well, it's not little, it's pretty big, but it's little if you get out of it, the worrying about money thing, right? And once you get out of it, you have money to take care of yourself, okay? You got money to take care of your family, okay? What else can you really do with it besides invest into anti-life or pro-life? So these folks figuring out how to sell you certain things, I don't think it's for money, bro. But it's like, man, I be looking at all these companies like, yo, you know how much these folks can really do? Like, what if Honda just gave back? I'm not saying they have to, but damn, like all these $1 billion, $1 trillion fortune companies, and they don't never start nothing that's for the community. You don't see no, Honda don't give away food. These people don't give away nothing. Like, they don't do shit. Like America really just eat, extrapolate, dog eat, get what you can get. Yeah. Oh well, they don't even give you discounts, nothing. Like, I just find these people funny, man. It's funny, and it's the reason why you shouldn't stress about shit like that too. Stress about financial and all that, because bro, you can become a millionaire today, bro. You still gotta work on your inner self and do your shadow work and heal your trauma from your childhood, from last year, from the last relationship, whatever it is, bro. I hope you are healing from the things that you don't talk about. That's real important. Proud of my people, man.
Indeed.
Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Tiamat. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes and simply an opinion and educated theory I would like to share. The organic indigenous people of this planet has a direct connection with the sun. The word soul actually correlates with the word solar. Remember it like this: those that have a soul works in synergy with solar energy. If you physically strip down your human avatar and had the ability of visibly seeing your soul, it will look just like the sun. We are literally children of the sun. Wait, I don't think you understand the depth of what I'm saying. What I mean is when you increase in frequency, the sun increases in frequency. Meaning that when we increase in consciousness, we actually make it physically hotter on the planet. We are the ones causing the solar flares and the increase in cosmic energy. Us leveling up in consciousness makes it more uncomfortable for the inorganic ones that's opposed to nature. This is why the deletes dread the age of Aquarius. They knew that when those indigenous and organic to the planet raise in consciousness, it would substantially increase the intensity and frequency on the planet. Actually, the string theory and quantum mechanics does support this because everything is connected by ether. As above, so below. We are microcosms of the macrocosm, basically meaning that we're small universes. Every last one of you have a sun inside of you, okay? This is why they refer to it as the solar plexus chakra. There's a primordial fire burning in you that was inserted at the inception of your creation. This is the same spark that created everything in the universe. That same spark is inside you. This is why the concept of death is a fallacy. That energy doesn't die. It only recycles itself infinitely. You have existed for many incarnations. This isn't your first life cycle. You are actually thousands of years old. You've just been spellcasted with amnesia and confused to believe that this is your first incarnation. Remember who you are and awaken your inner sun. This is your time to claim glory as you access the cosmic gateway of Christ consciousness. We are awakening, and soon we will fully awaken and collapse this matrix entirely. Those that subjugated our ancestors and promoted technology will beg for mercy. Prepare for the return of the Elohim and a resurgence of cosmic balance. Those that hid in the darkness and puppet mastered this government from a distance will no longer be able to hide. They will be exposed and destroyed. Continue to elevate yourself. This process will be a lot faster than you think. Time is an illusion. If you haven't, now is the time to cleanse your cosmic gateway and decalcify your pineal gland. This is your true source of cosmic power. Lion's mane mushroom and ginkgo biloba are my two favorite for decalcifying the pineal gland and regenerating damaged brain cells. After you decalcify the pineal gland, mugwort and blue lotus are my two favorite herbs for activating the pineal gland and also creating activity in the prefrontal cortex of the brain. Activity in the prefrontal cortex of the brain is what induces lucid dreaming and astral projection. This is how you access the ancestral plane as well as the Akashic records. I do have these tools for spiritual exploration available.
I just feel like after all this, it's gonna be an afterthought, man. You know, just feel like, dang, that happened to us. That's never happening again. You know, once we get back the balance of our planet.
This is the kind of thing that they train for, and they are ready to go.
That said, this is something that I think folks can plan for.
And planning is something that will be very important. Oregon's Office of Emergency Management is leading the state's coordination efforts. They estimate 1 million people could gather to watch the eclipse. Think of it like a day with football games in both Corvallis and Eugene, or maybe the Civil War.
That's obviously going to be magnified on a much bigger scale. But there's going to be people stuck in traffic. There's going to be a lot of use of cell phone networks. So we want to make sure that folks have paper maps if they're going into areas they're not familiar with, because you might not be able to rely on getting a cell signal and being able to navigate that way.
To help with the influx of people, Governor Kate Brown authorized the Oregon National Guard to deploy soldiers to help.
Anything from medical support to aviation support and fire support. Those are all missions that we're anticipating we may assist with, and we're more than happy to assist with these. You know, we're members of the community, and we're happy to help the citizens of Oregon.
It's the kind of stuff the National Guard is prepared to handle.
In the military, we train and prepare ourselves for these types of situations where we do get to respond and put our training to use. And when we get to do this real world, it absolutely is a thrill for us. We love supporting and being able to be here in Oregon and help out.
There is also concern about fire danger. As it turns out, this is going to be the height of the wildfire season. It has been very dry throughout the summer.
Have you guys ever noticed that most of your...
I just don't understand, like, why are they doing all this just for a solar flare, y'all? Solar eclipse, my bad. Solar eclipse. But that's strange. I don't remember them doing this. Did they do this last year for the solar eclipse? No. So what's the big deal now? All right.
This is no normal solar eclipse, and they're trying to tell you. That's why the schools are closing down and the National Guards are on standby. But people don't believe nothing no more. How many people remember the story of the boy crying wolf? He went around the village lying to everyone, saying the wolf is coming, and the wolf never came, so people stopped believing him. But one day the wolf did come, and it was too late. This is the same thing that's happening in our reality. People are trying to tell people what's going on, but since people can't understand how this matrix works, they say that person is lying. But when people do come out and try to give people warnings about what's going to happen, no one wouldn't believe it. But it's kind of too late for that. We are no different from the people that walked before us hundreds of years ago. They understood how the cycles and the stars actually work. But for some reason, we're so focused on our cell phones and celebrity idol worship, we don't want to know nothing no more. I'm starting to believe that this is the slowest generation that actually walked on this planet, because we have all the signs, all the warnings in front of our face, but people still don't want to see the truth. The media been lying to the population for so long that no one take them serious no more. But they have to tell you 5% of the truth, so you can take this little bit of truth and make it work in your reality. And the rest of it, just throw that shit away. Remember, they use reverse psychology on all of us. So every time they say something is important, it's not important. So when people hear about the 3 days of darkness, they really believe that they're going to be in darkness for 3 days. You're not going to be in darkness for 3 days, maybe about 7 minutes. But that 7 minutes is going to change our whole reality. Remember, they say what's hidden in the dark is going to come out in the light. This solar eclipse is the light in the dark. It's about to expose everything. No one will be safe in 2024. So if you have any kind of things that's hidden in the dark, you might as well tell people what's really going on before it be exposed to the world. And this is why Hollywood is falling right now. This will be the year that all celebrity idol worship ends. All these celebrities is over with. You have Hollywood stars against star C's. So are you a star C or Hollywood star? Something major is about to take place. And all you have to do is go outside and watch the animals. The animals are still connected to nature. So they will tell you when a storm is about to come or when the changes is about to take place. We are going through a major change.
Nickelodeon and Dan Schneider are being exposed for abuse and a lot of other...
Yeah, it's definitely not a normal solar eclipse, man. For them to be panicking like this and doing all this craziness, talking about they got National Guards and all that. That's something bigger coming on that day, for real.
Nickelodeon and Dan Schneider are being exposed for abuse and a lot of other disturbing things by actors and writers from shows that we watched growing up. This is all happening in a 4-part docuseries called Quiet on Set, and I watched it, so you don't have to. I'm going to be showing you a teaser on some of the stuff you guys are going to be seeing, and I just want to warn you, viewer discretion is advised.
Reference porn, like squirting goo on Jamie Lynn's face when she's...
Nah.
This is going to be the craziest solar eclipse that ever...
Yeah, something big is definitely coming for that solar eclipse, man. Everybody's talking about
this is going to be the craziest solar eclipse that ever took place, because there's too many anomalies that are happening that never happened, including an infestation of millions of cicadas, y'all. The last time this took place was 200 years ago. Check this out.
There's not a single person on this earth that has ever seen an event like we are going to see on April 8th of 2024. This is the path that it will take, and these are the times that you'll be able to see it. Totality is going to last about 4 minutes and 35 seconds in some places. Now, compared to the total solar eclipse that we had in 2017, that one lasted about 2 minutes and 43 seconds in some areas, so we're doubling that time this year. That's why it's something that no one else ever seen before. It's going to last for a long time compared to other total solar eclipses. The last one that was even close to this happened back in the 1800s. In a month, we are going to have 2 broods of cicadas come up from under the ground. Now, these 2 broods have not converged in over 200 years. And look at this map. See the light blue and the dark brown right there converging in Illinois? Yeah, that's the same spot where our 2 paths converge as well, southern Illinois. So yeah, no one on Earth has ever seen an event like coming next month. We are going to have a total solar eclipse that lasts damn near 5 minutes in some areas, and then we're going to have millions of cicadas that have been underground for either 13 or 18 years, all coming up at the same time, and they have not done that in over 200 years. So if you are over 200 years old, DM me. But if not, no one on this Earth has seen like what's coming on April 8th.
And this is why I say shit is going to get crazy, because nobody has experienced what is about to happen. And you wonder why so many schools are shutting down, y'all. Thousands of schools are shutting down. I hope you guys know that. And if you guys remember the Carrington event or read up on the Carrington event, what happened was pretty big. So now this is literally focused on America. So let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations.
Alright, y'all, man, we're gonna go ahead and end off the video right there. As y'all can see, it was mostly the solar eclipse today, but we probably bring another one today. But that is it for today's video. Guys, please join the Discord. My Discord will be in the description. Join the Discord, and if you have any clips that you want to share, put it in the Discord and I will put it on the channel. Okay, but that's gonna be it for today's video, man. I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. It might be a hot day today, so hey, go outside, get some sunlight, man, get some nature. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.